Happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome to Club Space Yoga. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Saturday. I have Ricky from Inhale here to my left. I'm going to be throwing it down with you, juicy and spicy. And I have Reiki here from our Merkaba mats. So we have Lucas playing back-to-back. Delta Division, say what's up, guys. I'm excited about this. So we miss all of you guys at home. If you haven't already, roll out your mats. Let's start in a comfortable seating position. You can cross your legs the opposite of normal. So go ahead and undo them and switch legs. Move your glutes out of the way and roll your shoulders a couple times to your ears and down your spine. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Roll your shoulders the other way to the front. And then go ahead and bring your hands to your shins. And I want you to roll through and peel through and open your heart as you inhale. You look like a turtle as you do this. So inhale, chest forward. Exhale, chin to chest, round your back, belly button to spine. Deep breath. We do this about 5 times. Inhale, chest forward, chin up. Exhale, chin to chest, belly button to spine, round and tuck the pelvis. Good. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Kiss the shoulder blades back. Let your chin come over your shins. Exhale, peel the body back, making space into the back of the body. Good. Now we're going to add in some circles here. So as you come forward, just start circularly making your way to the right. Adding in the breath and just connecting with the music and start scanning the body from the head down through the neck, through the chest, and breathe. Noticing where the breath is kissing you. And pause, freeze, switch directions. We're going to do this a couple times. So there's no right and wrong. Let your chin come down. Inhale, circles all the way counterclockwise. Breathe, deep inhales. If I'm doing my yoga counting right, we're going to do 5 each direction, so switch the other way. You're stimulating your spinal fluid, boosting your immune system, and just checking in with the body. Switch again. See if you can go even slower, letting your sit bones touch every part of the body that touches the earth. Just notice it. Even notice your palms touching your legs. How are you holding your legs? As you go back, lean back into it. Let your belly button trace your spine. And we're going to circle 2 more times, so switch directions. Keep scanning the body. Keep circulating the blood. It's perfect with this song too, right? 1 more time, switch directions. Go as slow as you can for this. 3, 2, and then 1, just round your back like you're leaning back. So you're literally physically holding the shin bones, not the knees. And as you're holding here, pull your belly button to the spine, tuck your pelvic bone to your chin, and then come on forward. Reach your arms out to the side. You're going to let your hands go flat, like we're going to high five, but apparently, this isn't safe yet. So this is us doing it in the air. And start letting your wrists circle to the back, fingers to the back, all the way down. And then gently, as you're pressing away, you're pulling your shoulder blades away from each other and you're pulling them to the front. Good. All the way. See if you can go. Good. Now see if you can hold a ball and push your fingers up and now go back. Good. Breathe. Unlock the elbows all the way around. Circular motion. 1 more to the front. And when you get here, now come back to the center and just let your fingers lift up and then down. And we're going to go all the way to the front like this. Up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. It's okay if you're getting fills in here. Now bring your hands together and start going side to side. Your wrists are super important here. I'm gonna let Ricky give you all the sweaty stuff. It's my thing, so I'll show you the love of the warm-up and go around in circles. There's no right and wrong. Can you use the directions and switch? This one kind of looks like an alien flying in his spaceship, right? And then go ahead and take your hands together and push them forward. Inhale. And then bring your hands into your heart. So you're going to inhale, push out. chin rounds down, round through your shoulders, and then bring the energy back into your heart. Yes, good. Inhale, push out, reach out, reach out. Even you let your hands go like you're grabbing, and then bring all those things that you feel like you need into your heart and start swaying in those circles. Feel your heart beating. Feel the music vibing. Come into those intentions and switch circles here. Can you feel your heart beating? Notice what you're thinking. Take a deep breath in, holding both hands onto your heart chakra, so into the center of your heart. Deep inhale, deep inhale. Take a little puff at home. Let's let it out with a sigh. Gently open your eyes and meet me in a cat and cow. You can roll over your ankles, or you can just gently roll them to the side. Drop the belly down, inhale. Spread those fingers, tuck your toes, exhale, chin to chest, pelvic bone to chin. 5 more, inhale. Exhale, round. Spread the fingers even more, grip into the fingertips, and start adding movement to this, that dancing lion that we all do when we come to class. You're like, what is that person next to me doing? Well, you're not supposed to see them, but the good thing is you might look even funnier than them. So don't judge yourself. 5 more breaths. Extend through the body, pushing through the right, pushing through the left. Maybe you're like, what is this? What is my knees doing? They're crackling and popping. That's what I want you to do. Breathe. You know, I like to always bring it a funky warm-up. So as I'm starting you up here, I'm going to push you into a child's pose, but a wide knee child's pose. So you're going to inhale back. As you exhale, you're going to come forward, shoulders come over, but versus going down, just roll your shoulders back. Inhale here for a cobra, or if you like to go all the way, upward dog. Okay, you ready? Exhale back, child's pose. I want you to take a full breath here. So take a deep breath in your child's pose. As you're exhaling, make your way all the way to the front. Shoulders guide over your wrists. Shoulders roll back. Knees to the mat. Look up. Inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Roll it back. Inhale, forehead to the mat. Exhale, start rolling forward. Tabletop into that nice cobra upward dog. Do this a couple more times. Inhale, exhale, child's pose. Inhale, exhale, tabletop. Inhale, shoulders, chest roll through, shoulder blades kiss. Exhale, child's pose. Last one. Inhale here. Exhale, guide forward, tabletop. As your chest rolls through, your shoulder blades roll back. Inhale. Stay right here. Roll down to the mat. 1 rib at a time. Oh, here comes Nobel. We are going to dance our cobra. So your hands are going to come towards your shoulders and just experience what it feels like to lift your chest up and press. Inhale. Smile. Exhale, lower down. We're going to do 4 more. So you're going to dance your cobra. You're here at space. Inhale, shoulders up. Hi, baby. We always love yoga dogs. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, peel yourself up. Whichever cobra of choice. Move side to side. Exhale, lower down. Massage your organs. Good. Inhale, mindful breath up. Guiding the shoulders back. Go ahead and come up to your cobra and look to the right. Look over the left. And push back for that child's pose, but bring yourself down first. Shoulders are back, and inhale, push back to that child's pose. This child's pose, come back into your intentions. Notice how it feels as we're starting to warm up the body. Maybe you need a modification today. Maybe you're just going to take it up a notch. But yogi's choice always. Come back to your breath. Big belly breath in. Darth Vader on the breath out. Slowly come up to your tabletop on your inhale, exhale. This is going to be my last little bit of the warm-up, but this part's jazzy with this music. We're going to do a supported side plank. So your right hand, right knee, right foot twirls behind you, left foot goes to the back knife edge of the mat. Bring your left arm up if it's available for you. And go ahead and reach it up and behind you, and then pretend you're threading the needle. Use your core, activate your ribs. Good. 2 more. Inhale, lift up, open your lungs. Exhale, thread that needle. One more. Inhale, lift up, reach back, push into your pelvis. Now, come back to the center. Find your center line of your gravity so you're not rocking back and forth. Lift that top foot off. Oh yeah, blast off. Here we have our left hand in line with our right wrist. Reach your hand over your head. We're going to add some core here, so take a deep breath in. Exhale, round and tap your elbow to your knee. Good. Inhale, expand and open. Make that space. Exhale, tap your knee. One more, just like this. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Expand and open. Exhale, tap the knee and hold it for 3. Belly button to spine. Round as much as you can. 2. And for 1, reach it open. We're going to find a bind. So bring your shoulder over your wrist. Allow your arm to roll back. Left shoulder rolls back. Left knee bends. You're going to grab the outside of the foot, but if you can't, that's okay. Just go ahead and kick your foot to your butt. Roll your shoulder back, lean into it, and push your foot away from your hand. Let your neck drop back. Breathe, my friends, breathe. Let it go. Open your heart. Inhale, inhale, inhale. As you release, let it go and come to your cat and cow. Find what the body needs movement in. Probably the wrists. If you're not on your wrists like us yogis up here, let them go right and left. Flip them around the world. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, round it out. You're still making your hands any new direction. Inhale, top of the hands. Fists are good. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go to the other side. Maybe get a crackle and pop like me. You guys at home get that too? You too, right? Me too. Left hand, left knee. Find your alignments. What's going to happen here is if you don't swivel into the knee right, you're going to push the weight into your hip. So take your hand onto the front of your pelvic bone and push into the pelvic bone. Knife edge of the foot. Now reach your arm up. Find your alignments. Reach back. Inhale. Exhale. Pretend to thread the needle. Good. Kind of looks like a half of an airplane. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale. Thread the needle. You're going to love this. Inhale. Reach up. Reach up. Pretend to thread the needle one more time. And then this time hold it up. Woo, if I don't fall out. Reach your foot up. Find your balance first. Reach your right hand over towards the front of the wall. Inhale, expand. Exhale, tap. Slow. Elbow to knee, round. Inhale, open and expand. Make space in the body. Exhale, tap and round. You have one more. One more breath. Inhale, open and expand. Open up on that right lung. Exhale, tap and hold it out for 3. If you want to give yourself a challenge, close your eyes. 2. Don't be afraid to fall. 1. Open up. Now push into your armpit so you can reach around and grab that foot. Right shoulder rolls back. Right hand rolls back. If you can lock onto the outside of the foot, press into your right shoulder. Open up through the armpit. Let your head drop back. Smile at home. Smile, guys, here with me. Amazing music. One more breath. Heartbeat to the music. One more. Push a little more. Release. Shake it out. Good. Come back to that cat and cow, dancing lion. Move your hips. See if you can do some belly rolls. Yeah, there's no right and wrong way. Use us as inspiration. But if you know what you're doing, do it even more. Breathe. Shake your head, yes and no. Then bring your hands and your knees right here on your tabletop. Tuck your toes. I want you to find your knees off about 1 inch. As you look under, it's a crouching tiger. You're going to push, look under for your knees, and then you're going to bring it back about 1 inch, okay? So then you pull the knees into the ribs, look under, and then bring it back to the tabletop with the knees away 1 inch. Good. Look under, and then come back. Look under. Come back and hold it for 3, for 2, for 1 to your downward dog as you exhale. Go ahead and give me a little bounce here in this downward dog. It's a feisty little Saturday, so go ahead and shake it out. It's not your normal downward dog. Spread your fingers, start gripping into the earth, bend your knees a lot, and then just start walking your dog by pedaling your feet. Good. You're going to separate your shoulder blades. Let the eyes of the elbows face each other, but don't lock out too much. Find strength and softness at the same time. Take a deep breath in. Let it go through your lips. Take a deep breath in. Let it go through your lips. Good. Slowly, what I want you to do is look up at your hands. You're going to hop your way to the front, but not on one breath. I want you to take about 5 little hops all the way to the front. Push into your hands until you can walk all the way to the front, even like a little frog. Drop your feet open wider than your hips and ragdoll for me here, side to side. Your ragdoll can be with your elbows, but the crown of your head is facing down. Notice how their backs are descending down. Allow the weight to shift. Allow your hamstrings to open. Allow your toes to grip in. Take a couple more breaths. You're going to rock side to side past your shins. Side to side. Shake your head yes and no. Drop your hands to the earth. Start heel-toeing your feet together. Take an inhale to your chair pose. Oh, yeah. Here's where we're going to make it nice and space and spicy. Go ahead and sit your hips back a little more. Tuck your your bond is a little bit more. Pull those shoulder blades back. Come up to one toe, lifting your heel off the ground. Good. Let that toe back down. Lift your left toe. You're going to go side to side right here and get as low as you can. Squeeze those legs together. Your hands are reaching up for the shiny disco balls. Breathe. For 2. For 1. Fold it out. Exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, vinyasa of choice. You can step back high plank or you can hop back high plank. Prepare yourself. Inhale, your knees, chin, and chest, or elbows in 90 degrees. Lower down to the ground. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog, yogi's choice. Smile while you do it. Exhale, child's pose. How do you feel? Scan your body. Take a breath. Ricky's going on, so you're going to take 10 breaths here. If you needed to go to a child's pose or take water, we honor our practice, so you honor yours. Keep coming back into your intentions. You ready, girlfriend? Here we go. I'm excited. All right. Thank you, Tiff. Beautiful warm-up. So we're going to take 3 more breaths in this child's pose, just allowing your body to relax completely. Breathe all the way through those ribs, expanding through your ribs. Think about creating space and strengthening through your respiratory system, expanding all of that space around your lungs, around your chest cavity, around your heart. Letting all that air out. And when you're ready for your next inhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, find your downward facing dog, sinking into one heel at a time, rocking the head, the chest, the shoulders downward toward the floor, and breathe. We're going to take this all the way up to the top of the mat, just moving slowly, moving mindfully, and landing in our forward fold. Grab opposite elbows, just like we did before, hanging ragdoll. Shake the head, yes. Yes, it feels so good to come to the mat. And shake the head, no. Let all that air out. No, we never want to stop doing yoga. Take a nice big breath here before releasing your hands and slowly rounding up to stand. Take your time here. Take at least about 3 to 5 breaths to find your way up to a standing position. And breathing as you come all the way up. Inhale your arms all the way up and over your head. Big breath in, arching back slightly. And as you exhale, palms to prayer right at heart center. Let's take 2 breaths here, just lengthening through the spine. Think about something that you're grateful for. Shoulders relaxed, chest is lifted, heart open. We're grateful to be here practicing yoga with you. On your next inhale, reach the arms all the way up and over the head, arching back. Big inhale. As you exhale, fold forward, nose to your knees. Let all that oxygen out of the system. Release the hands, take your left foot all the way back, drop the knee down, sinking into that front hip flexor. Inhale, arms up and over the head if it's available to you. Arching back, you can interlace your fingers, engaging through those arms, sinking all that weight into that front hip. Take a big belly breath here, opening through the hips where we store our emotions. Exhale, release when you're ready. Find your high plank.
Shoulders right above the wrists, balancing on the balls of your feet. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga, slowly come down. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Straight arms, drop your shoulders. Breathe in, look up and smile. Use your exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Just try to pull your belly button toward your spine. On your next inhale, lift your left leg all the way up, just creating heat in the body. Take that left foot forward in between your hands, back knee down. So low lunge here, sinking all your weight into the front hip. Inhale the arms up, arching back slightly. You can interlace your fingers if that feels comfortable. And breathe in, lifting up with your heart, opening and expanding. When you're ready to release, let those hands down. Take the right foot forward to the top of the mat and fold. Draw your nose towards your knees. Let all that air out, full belly breath. And let everything soften. Bend the knees, inhale the arms all the way up and over the head, reaching up, slightly arching back, palms to prayer, right at heart center as you breathe out. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, arching back slightly. Use your exhale, heart forward and fold. Breathing all that air out. Pull yourself towards your legs. Take a full breath. Releasing through the lower back. We're going to bring that right foot back. Release your hands. Take the right foot back. Drop your knee to the floor. Use your inhale. Arms up. Reach up. Look up. Arching back. Big breath. Feel your belly expand as you breathe here. Your next exhale, release your hands. Find your high plank. So whatever flow is your preference, if you'd like to move into your chaturanga or knees, chest, chin, just using your breath. Let your breath stay deep throughout this entire flow. Use your exhale, push back. Let's all meet in our downward facing dog, just following the pace of your own breath. Big inhale, slow exhale. Inhale your right leg up, big belly breath. Take the right foot forward in between the hands, back knee down. Sink all that weight into the front hip. Inhale, arms up, look up, arch back. Big belly breath. You can interlace your fingers here, engaging through the arms. As you exhale, release those hands, come to the top of the mat and fold. Bring your nose to your knees, big breath. Let the top of your head move toward the floor and softening here. Release the hands, bend the knees. Use your inhale, come all the way up to stand, big belly breath, reaching up, arch back, and exhale, palms to heart center. I think we're all a little warmed up. Ready for the next one? Let's do it. Inhale, arms up, reach up, arch back, maybe a little deeper this time, lifting up with the chest, and use your exhale, come forward and fold. Beautiful. Take your left foot back and your right arm up. So left foot back on the ball of your foot, right arm spins up toward the sky, opening through that shoulder, activating through that back knee, twisting and opening the shoulder, the spine, strengthening through the thighs and the legs, and creating a little more space in the body. Take a full belly breath, reach, and as you exhale, release the hand down to the inside of the foot, come onto the side of your back foot, and lift your left arm up. So spinning open through that left shoulder, you can come onto your fingertips if that feels good. Make sure that front knee is stacked right above the front ankle as you spin open. And if you're feeling a little adventurous today, feel free to come into your bind, bringing that right arm underneath your thigh and holding hands behind you. Otherwise, just staying here with the right hand down, left arm up, trying to spin open that shoulder as much as possible, creating space in the body. And as you're ready to release, bring that arm over the ear, release it to the floor, find your high plank. Spinning on the ball of the foot, send your right foot back, high plank. Let's take 3 breaths. Engage through the belly, lift the back of the knees, smile, wink at your neighbor. As you're ready to exhale, slowly come down all the way to the floor. Let your belly rest on the floor. Interlace your fingers behind your back, squeeze the wrists together, and lift everything up. Thighs, legs, chest. Take a look up toward the sky. Breathe in, squeezing those shoulders together behind you as you lift. Take a full breath. Notice how your breath feels here against your mat. One more. And exhale, release. Find your downward facing dog. Big belly breath in and slow exhale out. Nice big breath. Let's take a moment here to just reset the body, reset the spine, pedal your heels, maybe shifting your weight to the right. Take a breath. Shift your hips to the left and take a breath, feeling the side body opening. And then if you're ready, lift your left leg up. Use that inhale, send the left leg into the air, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, let that hip open behind you. Sink the right heel down, breathe in right into that hip, sending all that love and fresh oxygen. One more breath. And then when you're ready, bring the knee back to center, left foot forward, in between the hands, left hand up. Reach that left arm up. Try to open up with that shoulder, almost so you can see your friend beside you. One more belly breath, reaching, opening, engaging through that back knee. And as you exhale, send that left hand down to the inside of the foot. Come onto the side of the back foot, lift the right arm up. These spinal twists are great for cleansing the spinal cord, all of that cerebral spinal fluid, sending those messages up to your brain. And movements like this help us cleanse and clear the body for better messages, more positivity, and clearer thinking. One more breath, breathe in deeply. If you found that bind on the other side, find it here. Maybe a little lift in the chest to take you even deeper. And as you're ready to release, go ahead and find your high plank. Send the left foot back, shoulders right above the wrists. Deep belly breath in, slow exhale out, engaging through that core. Feel like your back and your spine is lifting up toward the ceiling. One more inhale. As you exhale, slowly roll down to the floor. Beautiful. We're going to bend those heels towards your seat. Bend the knees. Grab one ankle at a time. And see if you can start to squeeze those heels towards your seat, resting your chin on the floor. This is a nice stretch for the quads. So if you're a runner, if you sit for long periods of time, this guy is going to be your friend. Creating a little more lubrication for our joints. And then if you're feeling flexible today and you want to roll your fingers towards your ankles, lift those thighs up, kick up with your legs, kick those ankles into your hands just like we did at the beginning, and lift the chest up toward the ceiling. Big breath. Maybe you can rock here. And these back bends are great for opening your spine, creating more space to breathe, more flexibility. Take one more breath. And as you're ready to exhale, let's all meet in our downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, find that down dog, pedaling through your heels, rounding through your spine, bending one knee at a time. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Thank yourself for being on the mat today and giving your body, your mind, and your spirit a little bit of extra self-love today. On your next inhale, three-legged dog on the right side. So inhale that right leg high into the air, bend the knee, open through the hip, drop that heel back behind you. See if you can see your toes underneath that left underarm. Sink into the left heel, breathe. One more breath. And we're gonna find our lizard next. So right foot moves right outside the right hand. Send that right foot right outside your right hand. Back knee is lifted. We're gonna rock a few times, just like we're about to pounce. Rocking forward and back, opening through that hip. A nice, delicious hip opener today. Drop the back knee down. And if it's available to you, you can come onto your forearms, resting the space between your eyebrows into your thumbs. Or if that is a little too deep for you, palms down and take your gaze upwards, straight arms, and sending all that energy up. So whichever the body is feeling today, listen to your body. Breathe deeply. Keep encouraging your body to relax, to let go, and to surrender. You are right here, right now. One more full belly breath. And when you're ready, back onto your palms if you're on your forearms. And we're gonna all meet in our high plank pose. Sending the right foot back, shoulders above the wrists, take an inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, and flow. Up dog or baby cobra, inhaling deeply, and pushing back for your down dog. Exhale. Nice big belly breath. On the other side. So we're gonna lift that left leg high. You can bend it if you like, or you can keep it straight for a little extra stretch in the hamstrings. yogi's choice. And then on your next exhale, take that left foot outside the left hand, lizard. And we're gonna rock just a couple breaths here, preparing yourself to come deeper. Baby steps. As you exhale next, drop your knee. And again, one of two options, taking your gaze upwards, sinking that weight into your hips. Or if you're feeling flexible today, come onto your forearms, rest your eyebrows, the pineal gland, our third eye, right into the thumbs. Feeling that pressure activating the third eye. We'll let that weight move evenly between both forearms if you are on your forearms, and allowing the body to melt. Deepen your breath. One more deep belly breath, the deepest breath that you've taken today. And when you're ready, back onto your palms, find your high plank. Shoulders right above the wrists. We're gonna take a full breath in, and as you exhale, slowly lower down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. You know what to do. Let the breath stay deep, and let the breath stay steady. We'll meet in our down dog. Bring your feet together for this down dog. Maybe walking the dog forward an inch or two, shortening it. And then sink all that weight into your heels. Hello, hamstrings. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Create a little roundness in your spine. Breathing in deeply. And we're gonna finish on the right side. Inhale that right leg all the way up high. You can keep the leg straight to stretch those hamstrings. Big belly breath in. We're gonna step that right foot all the way forward and step the left foot forward and fold at the top of your mat. Grab behind your ankles or step on all 10 fingertips with your heels. See if you can get those pinkies to touch as you step on your heels, hiding your forearms behind your calves. Tuck the nose in toward the knees and breathe. This is a great release for the back if you experience back pain or tightness or any discomfort. This posture is going to be your guide. Breathe in through the lower back. Let the head and neck relax completely. And whenever you're ready, release those hands. We're going to release the fingertips to the floor. And with control, we're going to make our way into our warrior one. So take that left foot all the way back, moving mindfully. Get your alignment first so you feel nice and steady in the legs. Lifting all the way up with the arms on either side of the ears. Take your gaze upwards. Breathe in, strong like a warrior, hips moving forward, and breathe. So we're gonna activate through that back knee. That front knee is stacked right above your ankle. One more breath here. And as you exhale next, move into your warrior two. So you're gonna come onto the side of your back foot, sink a little deeper into that front knee, arms parallel to the floor. Big belly breath. And as you exhale next, extended side angle. Right elbow down to the knee. Draw that left arm over the ear. Breathe in and take your gaze all the way up toward the ceiling. Full breath. Extend through that left arm so you feel that stretch moving alongside the entire side body. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. Triangle. So we're gonna straighten that right leg, right hand towards your ankle and lift the left arm up. Imagine that there's a wall right behind you, so that left hip is pulling all the way back into space as you take your gaze up. One more breath, and release both hands down. Frame your front foot. We're gonna hop that back foot in just about halfway and fold over the front knee. Send that right hip back. This is a delicious stretch, not only for the hamstrings, but for your attachment points to your glutes. So take your time here, really allowing yourself to sink into this posture, allowing the entire upper body to surrender. And feel that release in your neck, the right hip moving back, the left hip moving forward. One more belly breath. We're going to lift up halfway on your next inhale and take this into your half moon. So we're gonna put all that weight onto the right leg, both hands plant down onto the floor, straighten the right leg, and once you find your balance either on your fingertips or your palm, left hand to hip, or take that left arm all the way up, opening into your half moon pose. Good. If you're feeling frisky today, go ahead and bend your knee, grab that ankle behind you, and kick the foot into your hand for a little bit of an extra stretch here, right at the top of the hamstrings, turning it into a gentle twist. One more belly breath. And as you're ready to exhale, draw that back knee to the floor. So just moving slowly, keep your breath deep as you move. The left knee lands. We're going to stand on both knees for our twist. And we have a couple options here. So you can bring your left arm up and take it right outside the knee. This will be a nice gentle twist. Right hand to the sacrum and gazing over your right shoulder. If you want to move a little bit deeper in this one, take your left elbow outside your right thigh, palms to prayer, and twist, taking your gaze upwards. Option 3, if you're feeling especially daring, tuck your toes, lift that back knee off the floor. See if you can avoid collapsing onto the thigh and take your gaze upwards. Find your smile here, which helps relax most of the muscles in the face. And notice your breathing. You may find you have to concentrate a little bit more to breathe as you twist. On your next exhale, we're going to release. Find your high plank. Flow through your vinyasa. Notice if one side feels a little different than the other. Slowly lowering down. Yogi's choice. And we will all meet in our downward facing dog. Pedal your heels. Take a moment to find your breath if it feels like you need to deepen or shake the head a little bit. If you need to shift the energy side to side or rock one underarm down toward the floor at a time. And breathing deeply right into your belly. Maybe making a little circular motion with your belly button. Bending the knees, maybe rounding forward a little bit and then bending the knees to move back into space. So just getting creative here and really allowing your body to tell you what it wants to do right now. Beautiful. And I think we're ready for our warrior one. So bring that left foot forward right in between your hands. Find your alignment here, moving slowly. We're not in any rush. Arms up on either side of the ears, really activating through those arms, engaging and sending the energy upwards. Activate through that back knee, lifting it upwards, and make sure that front knee is stacked right over your ankle. Big breath. And exhale, warrior two. Sink a little bit deeper, coming onto the side of the back foot. Arms parallel to the floor, the spine is long. Shoulders are relaxed, the pelvis curling forward. Breathe. Good, extended side angle. Take the elbow to the knee. Doesn't this feel delicious? Right arm over the ear. Create space in that side body, spinning the chest open toward the sky. Maybe finding a little bounce to the music. That feels good today. One more belly breath. And find your triangle. Straighten that front leg. You can grab your ankle here. Reach the right arm all the way up toward the ceiling. Taking your gaze up. And moving that right hip back into the space. One more breath. And release. Both hands down, frame that front foot. Hop that back foot in just about halfway and fold. Move your nose to the knee. Let your head and neck relax completely. This is a humbling posture. This allows us to get right into our heart, so send your breath there. Left hip moving back, right hip moving forward. And notice if you can release your belly just a little bit more. Notice if you can allow your head to be a little heavier. How's your breath? Beautiful. We need at least one of these every day. When you're ready, we're going to find our half moon pose. Straighten that left leg, both hands down in front of you, lift the right leg up. So find your balance here before removing that right hand off the floor. You can reach for your hip, or you can extend that right arm all the way up, taking the weight off of that left thigh. Reach that right arm and feel as though you're pushing your right foot into the wall. Good, so that heel is extended, pushing away from you. Open up through that right shoulder, full belly breath. If you found that bind on the other side, go ahead and bend the knee, grab that right ankle, and pushing the foot in towards your hand, creating a little bit more space in the hip, in the hamstrings, in the glutes, in the shoulders. One more full belly breath. And as you're ready to release, take the right hand to the floor, take the right knee to the floor. Beautiful. So just moving mindfully. As soon as the knee hits the floor, we're going to take that right arm all the way up. You can take that right hand outside the knee for a gentle twist. Left hand to the base of your spine, pelvis curling forward. Or if you're feeling a little bit like a challenge today, sink a little deeper into that left knee. Bring the right elbow outside your thigh. Palms to prayer right at heart center and take your gaze up. You can also tuck the toe, lift the knee off the floor, and create a beautiful twist here as you open the shoulder, strengthening through those quads. See if you can create a little bit more space between your thigh and your chest. Nice big belly breath here. Activate through the back knee. One more. And as you're ready to release, both hands down, find your high plank. Last vinyasa, take advantage. Use your exhale, slowly come down. Your inhale takes you upward facing dog, sliding or rolling the toes, breathing in deeply. And as you exhale, pushing back, find your downward facing dog. Big belly breath, sink those heels down, rock the head, chest, shoulders down. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Perhaps feeling already the benefits of how much space we've just created in the body. Drop your knees, find your child's pose, rest. Take a moment, let your body calibrate to all of these movements that we've just created, these pretzel shapes with our body, stimulating all of our systems. We're going to take one more full belly breath here. And slowly, when you're ready to come up, round your spine, make your way up to a seated position, and come to sit on your heels. If that's not comfortable, you can sit on your seat, and we'll take a gentle twist. Left hand to right knee, take a look over your right shoulder. Big belly breath. And release, take a look over the left shoulder, big belly breath. And come back to center. We're gonna take the seat to one side and bring the knees all the way in towards your chest. If you're in the middle of your mat, feel free to scoot up to the top of your mat. We're gonna find our shoulder stand. So inverting today. If you have any injuries in the neck or shoulders, you can lay down and just lift your legs all the way up in the air. Otherwise, falling back, take hold of your lower back with your hands and try to bring those elbows a little closer together so that you can walk your hands a little bit higher up your back to straighten the legs. If that feels like too much pressure on the throat, the chest, or the neck, you can find your gentle shoulder stand by bringing a 90-degree angle or a 45-degree angle. Find your breath here. Don't worry about the way your shoulder stand looks, but rather feel supported in this shoulder stand. Your hands are there to guide you. Your weight is resting on your shoulders, the elbows and upper arms. See if you can close your eyes and take 3 full breaths, feeling supported by not only yourself, but by the earth underneath you. Soften the skin on your face and allowing your breath to deepen. You can find your plow pose here and feel free to play with your legs in whatever way feels comfortable. If you'd like to separate your legs, if you'd like to find a straddle, or if you'd like to split the legs one way and the other way. You can find a diamond shape here, feet together, knees apart. You can find your eagle. There are so many ways to get creative with the body and learn how to make new shapes. If at any point you're ready to release, we're going to slowly roll out one vertebrae at a time until you're lying on your back. And let your body move slowly here without any rush, allowing the breath to stay deep. And just take a moment here, relaxing the body And take a full breath. There we go. Bend the knees, feet flat to the floor. Let's find our bridge pose, and we have a few options here. As you inhale, lift your hips all the way up, interlacing your fingers underneath you, and see if you can wiggle those shoulder blades a little closer together. You can lift up as high as you can with those hips. If it feels more comfortable to keep it a soft bridge today, you can let those glutes stay soft as you lift your hips. You can also take one palm at a time right underneath the sacrum, fingers facing away from each other for your supported bridge. This can also take you back into your shoulder stand if you're feeling like a little challenge here. Otherwise, find a comfortable place in your bridge. We're going to stay here for about 6 breaths. So allow yourself to get comfortable. If your hands are interlaced underneath you, see if you can get those wrists a little bit closer together. As you inhale, lift up high with the hips. As you exhale, soften through the glutes. We're going to do that again. As you inhale, lift up as high as you can with those hips. As you exhale, soften through those glutes. Now let's take it a little bit further. Inhale, lift up onto the balls of your feet. Lift those hips as high as you can. Big breath. And as you exhale, slowly releasing back down. Good. One more time. Inhale, lift up onto the balls of the feet. Lift up as high as you can, a little bit higher. And exhale, release back onto the heels and hold it for 3, for 2, squeeze those glutes, and for 1, release and slowly come down. Beautiful. Release your shoulders, draw your knees in towards your chest, wrap your arms around those lower legs, and give yourself a hug. A little extra self-love today. Maybe finding a gentle rock side to side. And really just finding your breath here, allowing it to deepen. And I'd like to invite you to take this opportunity to think about, what is your favorite thing about yourself? What do you love most about yourself? And give yourself a little bit of a tighter hug. We're so quick to help others and to lend a helping hand. It's so important to take time to appreciate how beautiful each and every one of us are. Take a deep breath right into that. And then we're going to take the hands right behind the knees, and we're going to start to rock forward and back just a few times. Give those paraspinal muscles a little compression-based massage, and we're going to land balancing on the sit bones. Let those lower legs be parallel to the floor, or you can start to straighten those legs. You can also take those hands under the knees, grab opposite elbows, and then see if you can start to straighten those legs. Good. So this is great for your core, great for strengthening the back, lifting up with the chest, dropping the shoulders, really using all of those core muscles to engage and lift. Maybe even finding a smile as you do this. And breathe for 3, for 2, and for 1. Slowly release and straighten both legs. So you can move those hip bones, those sit bones as far back as you can, moving any flesh away from the sit bones so that you're sitting nice and straight on the floor. We're going to take our next inhale and lift the arms all the way up, reaching up as high as you can. And as you exhale, hinging forward at the waist, fold. Draw your nose towards your knees. So wherever you can reach, if it's your heels, if it's the side of your legs, wherever your hands can grab hold, we're going to use the benefit of our fingers as leverage to take us deeper into this forward fold. Think about lifting your chest forward instead of rounding here. So if you can find a slight bend in your elbows, you'll notice a little more length in the spine. Hello. Take a nice deep belly breath and let your body relax completely. We have 2 more breaths here. If you want to create a little bit of a deeper stretch, grab your 2 big toes with your peace fingers and see if you can pull yourself a little bit closer towards your feet. I like this one too. Make whatever movement that you want. You don't have to stay still here. So if that means shifting side to side to find a better fold or a more comfortable position, feel free. When you're ready to release your hands, slowly come back up to sit. We're going to take those hands behind you, fingers facing away. Place the feet flat to the floor. Inhale the hips up and drop your head back for your bench pose. Lift up with your chest. Lift up with your belly. Lift up with the hips. See if you can press down with your heels to create a little more space. Wiggle your hips. Shake your booty a little bit. Let that head hang back. And if you want to take a lion's breath, inhale deeply, stick your tongue out, and exhale. Ha! Beautiful. One more time. Big breath in. Exhale, tongue out. Ha! Yes, we love those. Slowly release, lowering down, feet together, knees apart. Our last forward fold here. You can interlace your fingers over the toes, creating a diamond shape with the legs, and round the top of your head towards your feet. Think about moving your elbows all the way forward in front of you. And let the belly relax completely here. So notice if you have a little extra space to breathe here now. Maybe you have a little bit more space in the spine. Maybe you notice your hips can move an inch or two further back into space, and the elbows moving a little more forward. Take a deep breath right into the lower back. Exhale all the air out. Take one more breath into the hips, and let all the air out. When you're ready to release, slowly roll up to sit, and we're going to find our twist. So from where you are, you're going to extend that right leg forward, straighten your right leg. Take that left foot outside the right knee, sit up nice and tall. You have a couple options here for your twist. Let's start with the gentle. Inhale that right arm all the way up, and you can take that right elbow outside the thigh. Left hand behind you, right at the base of the spine. Lengthen through your spine and gaze over the left shoulder. Big belly breath. Option 2, you can tuck that right foot against the left hip, creating a little bit of a deeper twist. And you can also see if you can reach for that right knee with your right hand. Make sure that left wrist is coming as close to your spine as you can. That's your support beam here for your twist. So as you inhale, you're lengthening through the spine. As you exhale, twisting just a little bit deeper. One more breath. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, twist. Use your next breath to counter twist. So taking a look over the right shoulder, one belly breath. And we're going to switch sides. So you can do a gentle twist leaning back, switch legs, right foot outside left knee. As you inhale, arm up, either take the elbow outside the thigh or reach for the left knee. That right hand against the base of the spine, gazing over the right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Again, one more breath. As you inhale, lengthen through your spine. As you exhale, twisting just a little bit deeper. We're going to use our next breath to counter twist, releasing the hands. Take a look over the opposite shoulder, one breath. And then use your next breath to take yourself down to the floor. So finding a nice, comfortable place on your back, easing into your journey down toward the floor. Taking a nice, easy position here. We're going to finish with our happy baby. So you can reach both knees in towards your underarms. Grab the outside edges of your feet, allowing the knees to move down toward the floor. Slight bend in the elbow. You can tuck your chin in towards your chest. Really feeling the sacrum pressing against the floor. Feeling the entire back. Feeling supported by the earth. The universe is here to support us as long as we're willing to show up. So congratulations for showing up today. You did such a beautiful job giving your body exactly what it's asking for. Movement and breath, awareness, mindfulness, so that you can take this off the mat into the world and make a difference in the world, creating a better world. When you're ready to release, allow the legs to extend, allow the arms to extend, straightening arms and legs on the floor, and taking a few minutes to rest in your Shavasana, allowing your body to incorporate all of the work we just did. Take a big breath and allow your body to soften, closing your eyes and allowing the skin on the face to relax completely. Releasing any tension in the jaw.
And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes.
Allowing the body to be entirely on its own.
Every kind of pleasure. And after several nights, you would say, well, that was pretty great. But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control. Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be. Then you would get more and more adventurous, and you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. And finally, you would dream where you are now. If you awaken from this illusion, and you understand that black implies white, self implies other, life implies death, you can feel yourself not as a stranger in the world, not as something here on probation, not as something that has arrived here by fluke, but you can begin to feel your own existence as absolutely fundamental. What you are basically, deep, deep down, far, far in, is simply the fabric and structure of existence itself.
Slowly and deeply take a breath all the way down to your toes. Exhale with your mouth open from the back of the throat. Allowing the benefits of this practice to absorb to every cell of your body. Bringing awareness back into your fingers and your toes. Filling up with gratitude for every inch of your body. As you gently start awakening, just invite movement back in to your toes, to your fingers, pointing and flexing the feet, rotating the wrist and the ankles. Just saying thank you to every part of your body, inside and out. As you're thanking your body and just thanking the breath and thanking your organs, reach your arms above your head and take a deep stretch. And inviting your knees into your chest and rolling over to fetal position to the right side. Palms can be together at your face, and just notice how far you've come since this fetal position we all come from. And as you start pushing yourself up with gratitude for all the simple things in life, all the resources, all the time and energy, just thinking of all those things you have gratitude for as you sit yourself up slowly. Eyes are still closed. Hands together to the center of your heart to prayer. Allowing the pause to seek deeply into you. Knowing that you can come back to this practice at any time that you need. Just listen to what your senses and all your intuition and wisdom's telling you and guiding you. Within this practice, you can learn from yourself. Let's come back into those intentions fully, and let's cleanse out a detox breath before we send the universal vibration of Om out to everyone in our community. Deep inhale, let's cleanse out. Deep inhale, fill it up, fill it up. Take a little sip. Let it go. And this one's for all of us, but especially for space. To send in all that good vibration so we can get through this health pandemic and we can get back to this dance floor. Let's send that universal Om out as everyone's listening. Deep inhale. Let's do one more louder, one more bigger, to all of our communities, to everywhere, to all the small businesses, to every single one of us that have been involved in this. Deep inhale. Let's send one into ourselves, that universal Om, to every cell of our body, health, abundance, and protection. Deep inhale. Your lips are going to buzz, they're going to tickle, it's going to make you smile really big. Everyone smile at home. Deep inhale, one more. Take one more puff, sip that air in. Let it go through the lips. Bow down to your hands, down to that light that's deep within you. May you continue to guide and be guided by the light. From our heart to yours, namaste. To your lineage, to yoga, and to our B2B today, thank you so much, Delta Division and Lucas, and especially thank you to Ricky for bringing it. I really enjoy that. And Reiki for coming and bringing us all these level mats. And look at little Nobu, he's chilling like little yoga dogs. Space Invaders, please continue to practice with us. This is episode number 22. Tag us. We want to see you. Thank you, Miami, and thank you, Space, and thank you, Link Miami Rebels. God bless. Thank you.